Hey everyone, today we are solving LeetCode problem number 11, container with most water. I'm keeping it super simple and walking you through the most optimal solution out there. Quick hint, we're going to use two-pointer approach here. If you're new to my channel, then I am Radhika. Welcome to DataZar. And now without further ado, let's dive in. Let us first try to understand what the problem is asking. So you are given an integer array height of length n. There are n vertical lines drawn such that 2 points of the ith line are I, 0 and I, height I. Find two lines that together with x-axis form a container such that the container contains the most water. Return the maximum amount of water a container can store. Notice you may not slant the container. So suppose this is our data. 186254837. So what they have done is they at position 0 it's 1, that's why its height is 1. Then at position 1 its height is 8, that's why the number 8. Then at position 2 we have 6, that's why the height is 6. So they have drawn it like this. So it's kind of a 2D problem. All we need to do is we need to find such a container where we are only using vertical and horizontal lines, and that container should contain the maximum water. So if you look here, the maximum container that we can get is from position 1 to position 8. If we start from 0, these are 9 lines. So 8 will be our last position. 8 minus 1 is 7. That's the length, total length over here. And the minimum height of these two would be taken because we can't have slant heights. So this one is equal to 7, and 7 multiplied by 7 is 49, and that's how we are getting 49. If you haven't understood it, it's perfectly all right. When I'll walk you through the problem, then it will make more sense. So let's do that quickly. I have taken a very simple example and a short example here. So the height that we are given is 10, 20, 40, 30. This is the array that we are given, and I have at the top I have written the indexes. Now what we need to do is first let us try to understand how can we get the area. So let us say our container was this container. So I'm gonna call length of the container would be on x-axis, we would have these indexes, right? So it would be 2 minus 0 would be equal to 2. And I can't just say height because this is named as height, like our list is named as height. So instead of height, I'm going to call this breadth. And for breadth, what we can do is it would be the minimum of 10 and 40 because these are the boundaries. And why we need to take minimum? Because we cannot have a slant line. So the minimum height would decide the height of the container. So for us, it would be equal to 10. Now, the area would be equal to this length multiplied by the breadth. So area is 2 multiplied by 10. That will be equal to 20. And that's exactly how it would be. So this is how we calculate area. Now with brute force, what we would do is we would calculate area for this, then for this, then for this, repeat the process with 20, 40, 30, and then decide which area is the maximum area. But this is not the best solution and the optimal solution. For optimal solution, we are going to use two pointers method. Let's understand how two pointers method can help us there. I have taken this bigger example, which is example number 1 already given in LeetCode problem, and I'm going to explain this using the two-pointer method. For two pointers, we know we need to initialize two pointers, so I'm calling those pointers left and right. I'm going to initialize my left pointer at the very start and my right pointer at the very end. Now, these pointers, they contain indexes. So index go here, and this is also index. So if I have to get 1 from here, then I will have to do height of left. If I have to get 7, then I have to do height of 8. To access the elements, I have to access it using this list. These are just indexes of this list. Now let us try to get the length and the breadth. And I'm also going to initialize a max area. Let's initialize it as 0, and this area is also 0. Now for length, what I'm going to do is length would be equal to my right minus left, whatever the index values are. So my right index is 8 and my left index is 0. So right minus left, that is equal to 8. This is the length right now using these two pointers. Then the breadth would be whatever is the minimum value is at these pointer locations. So minimum of 1 and 7, that would be equal to 1. Now that we have this, we can calculate area, which will be equal to just this length multiplied by breadth. Length is 8 multiplied by breadth, which is equal to 1, will be equal to 8. This 8 is greater than the maximum area, so I'm just going to replace maximum area with 8. Now again, we have to move our pointers. Now to move pointer, we need to decide, should we move left pointer or we move right pointer? Left pointer will move in this direction, right pointer will move in the backward direction. Now how do we decide to move whether left or right? This is done by checking whether the value at pointer left is greater than value at pointer right or vice versa. If the value at pointer left is shorter, which means we should be moving left pointer towards the right. Why? Because we know there is a bigger value here, and if we move this pointer, either pointers we move, they're gonna reduce the width. And to compensate of reducing width, we need to choose height which is maximum. So the height that is maximum is there for right location. Height at the left location is smaller. So which means we should move one position on the left so that we might be able to find a height which can compensate for reducing the width. I hope this makes sense. So in this case, because our height at left is shorter, we're going to move left at one position forward so that we can check if the height that we get now at the left location is bigger than what we had previously. So let's first move our left. So our left will now point over here. Now our length would be equal to, what is the index at right? It is 8. Index at left, it is 1. Right is storing 8, left is storing 1. This is equal to 7. For breadth, we are again going to check which value is lower, height of left or height of right. We know that height of right is lower, so we're going to select this. Then to get the area, we do 7 multiplied by 7, which is equal to 49. Now this 49 is greater than what we have max value. So I'm just going to replace this max value with 49 because we know there's a bigger container that we can get. Now again, we're going to repeat this process because we will be moving either left in the forward direction or right in the backward direction. We are going to reduce the width, and to compensate for reducing the width, we need to understand, can we get a better height? To do that, we again check whether height at left and height at right, which one is lower. Whichever is lower, we're going to move that. Now this time, height at right is lower. So we're going to move right to one position in the backward direction. So now my right would come over here. Now in this case, our length would be equal to right minus left, 7 minus 1, that will be equal to 6. And our breadth would be equal to minimum of height at left and height at right. So minimum of 8 and 3, we get 3. In this case, we again find length multiplied by breadth, 6 multiplied by 3, 18. This 18 is shorter than what we have max area, so we're not going to replace it. Then again, we're going to decide whether we move our left or right. Again, we move that pointer which is pointing to a lower height. So right pointer is pointing at lower height because it is 3. The height that left pointer is pointing to is 8. So again, we move our right position 1 over here. So now right becomes this. Now we again need to calculate our length and breadth. So length would be equal to right minus left, which is equal to 5. Breadth will be equal to whichever is minimum. Both of them are 8. Height at left and height at right, both are 8. So we choose 8. Then we multiply 5 by 8. That is equal to 40. We still have a max value greater than what we have currently. So we are not going to replace that. Again, we need to decide whether we need to move our left pointer or right pointer. Both are pointing towards the same. So depending on where we have, what we have in the if condition, we can choose this. My if that I have chosen would be, I'll move the left pointer. So I'm just going to move one over here. And now my left will fall here. Now again, we need to calculate length and breadth. So length would be equal to right minus left, which will be equal to 4. Breadth would be equal to whichever is minimum, height of left or height of right. So height of left is minimum. So we're going to choose 6. 6 multiplied by 4, that is equal to 24. We still have a bigger max area, so I'm not going to replace that. Now again, we need to decide whether we move our left or right. We choose the one which has a lower height, and in this case, it is left. So again, we are going to move our left. So left points at this location, and we need to again calculate length and breadth. So our length would be equal to 6 minus 3, that will be equal to 3. Our breadth would be equal to whatever is minimum, 2 or 8. So 2 is minimum, so our area will be equal to 6. And then again, we need to decide whether we move our left or right. We always move the pointer which is pointing to a lower height. 2 is lower height because 8 is greater than 2. So we move our left this time. So left would be equal to 4. Location 4 will be stored. And again, we calculate our length and breadth. So length would be equal to 6 minus 4. That will be equal to 2. Breadth would be equal to whichever height is lower. Height at left is 5. Height at right is 8. So we choose 5. 5 multiplied by 2 is 10. 10 is smaller than the max area that we have, so we don't update the max again. Now again, we choose whether we move our left or right. Our left is pointing to a lower height as compared to right, so we're going to move our left. So now our left comes at this location. We again need to calculate our length, breadth and area. So length would be equal to 7 minus 5, that will be equal to 2. Our breadth would be equal to whichever is lower between 4 and 8. 4 is lower, so 2 multiplied by 4 equal to 8. Our area that we have right now is still lower than what we have as max area, so we're not going to update max area. Now again, if we try to update left and right, they're going to cross over each other. We don't want that. We always want our left to be less than right. We have reached the stopping condition, and now we can say that our max area should be equal to 49, and that's the output. So the algorithm is, we first initialize left pointer at start of the list, then we initialize right pointer at the end of the list. So these contains 0 and then the maximum index. Then we calculate length. Length would be equal to whatever is on right minus left, because that's what we get on the x-axis. And breadth would be equal to minimum of height of left or height of right, because left pointer points at the left height, right pointer points at the right height, and we can't have any slant heights, so we choose minimum amongst these two. When we have our length and breadth, then we find area. Area is just length multiplied by breadth. This is just area of a rectangle. Then we store this area if the area that we currently have is maximum than what we previously had. Then we need to move our pointers. Pointers are moved such that we only move one pointer at a time. Left pointer moves in forward direction, right pointer moves in backward direction, and the choice between which pointer to move depends on which is pointing to a lower height. If left pointer points to lower height, then we move left pointer. If right pointer points at lower height, then we move the right pointer. Let's try to see this using code in Python. So I'm first initializing my left pointer at location 0, and my right pointer would be length of height minus 1. Why minus 1? So that we don't get out of index values. Now I'm going to initialize a variable area with 0 and max area with also 0. Area would store the current area and max area would store whatever the maximum value that we have got till now. Now while our left is less than right, because that's the stopping condition when left and right are at same position or they cross over each other, we first need to find our length. So length would be equal to right minus left, and our breadth would be equal to whatever is minimum of height at left and height at right. And now that we have our length and breadth, we can find our area. So area would be equal to length multiplied by breadth. and then we find max area. So max area would be equal to max of area that we have got now and max area that we have previously. Whichever is maximum, we are going to store that. Now we need to move our pointers. So to move our pointers, if height at left is less than height at right, then we move our right position to one position in the backward direction. Otherwise, we move our left one position ahead. And now we just return the area. So we are returning max area. Just going to submit this code. We have a small typo here. Submitting it again. I have put the wrong brackets here. Now this should work. Now our solution got accepted. This is the most optimal solution for this problem. I hope you have learned something new from this one. If you have any questions, then please drop them in the comments below. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next one.